Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about being weird and how I've experienced that differently throughout my entire life. I'm 20 years old now. I've been every age before that, and I've experienced it very differently my entire life. So I've been thinking about this quite a lot, and it's led me to think about the difference between male weirdness and female weirdedness. Good job. And also just like the sexualization of women as not only objects of sex but also concepts of sex. Anyway, let's go back in time to when I was much younger. Elementary school. Little Kelly, okay? Little Kelly grew up in a very blonde area, is the best way I can describe. Blonde, conservative, right off rip, out of place. And then there was the additional layer of I was very tall, I was very skinny. I almost looked like an offensive caricature, if you catch my drift. If you ask my mom, she'll be like, no, you're so cute, you're so beautiful. Right, okay. No. Or at least that's not how I was received. We'll put it that way. That's kinder. I was the kind of person who, throughout all of my school years up to high school was like the one that was being asked out as a joke. I had a really hard time making friends. I felt very lonely forever. And, I realized, okay, I'm not going to be the pretty one, so I might as well overcompensate in some other area, like my intelligence. I'll get really smart, I'll get really into something, I'll become like very masterful in it, and then people will like me, blah, blah, blah. So that's exactly what I did. 12-year-old Kelly loved Nietzsche. 12-year-old Kelly was getting poems published, all kinds of things. That worked the opposite way for me. It was quite repellent to other 12-year-olds. Surprise. So then I kind of gave up on that too. And I was like, okay, well then I'm just weird. I'm now going to be weirder than I actually am. I'm going to like play into this thing because it's all I got. So that's what I did. It was really stupid. And I just realized that's how I'm going to be. Like, this is who I am for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not going to be a popular person by any means. And then I graduated. I grew into myself a little bit, and I started posting on here, and now I have a following for, the thing that I was once made fun of for a lot. And, I like model now and stuff like that. And I haven't changed. Like, I'm the same way that I always was.